Hey, what's up everybody? Viking here today, and I have a Masked Hero deck profile for you guys for the April 2015 format. Now, Elemental Heroes has always been a favorite deck of mine. I had the Electrum Gustav Max OTK deck back in the day. I played that for quite a while, and I enjoyed that deck quite a bit. But other than that, Elemental Heroes in general have just always been one of my favorite archetypes next to Black Wings. And I grew up with GX and whatnot, so I just always loved Elemental Heroes and whatever else. But I like the new Master Hero support, and I never got around to just buying 3 structure decks to build the deck. So I waited and waited. I built it on Dev Pro and tested it ever since it basically came out on Dev Pro. So I know how the deck runs and how it works. And then finally my friend had it, and I traded it off of him and built it, and here we are. So there's actually a card I want to run that I don't have yet, and I'm going to explain that at the end of the video. But this is my take on the deck for right now, and I'm going to get started. So to start off with the monsters, I'm running 3 Shadow Mist, pretty standard. 3 Bowman. I like 3 Bowman just because he gets a lot of plays off and really helps with certain things. It's just my opinion though. 1 Alias. He's kind of a dead draw nowadays. Yeah, he's a light and another hero name. But the biggest thing that he's used for is his 1900 beater wall, because you can just beat over Denko Sekka with him. But that's about it. But other than that, he's not awful, but I wouldn't run him at more than 1 or 2. That's, just kind of how I found it to be useful nowadays. And then for non-new heroes, I run 3 goblindbergh. I wanted to increase my opening hand consistency as best as possible, and I didn't want to run just 2 of these for that reason, so I put in 3, and it works out really, really well. And then even if then, like late game, if you draw this and you can't really make a Shadow Mist play off of it, just summon like an alias or something and make a rank 4. Like, it's not that dead throughout the game, but I just really wanted to make my opening hand the best as I could. So I'm running 3. And then I'm running the 2 Summoner Monk, which is pretty standard. And there's a pretty cool play where you summon Goblindbergh, Goblindbergh summon Summoner Monk, and the Summoner Monk summon Shadow Mist. You can then make a Dark Law, and you can make a rank 4 XYZ. So you get 2 pretty good cards on the field, and now you don't have these guys sitting dead somewhere. So I really like that. Then to run it off, I'm running 1 DD Warrior Lady. She's another out to Denko Sekka, but also mainly for the Dijin lock. Your opponent Dijin locks you, you can just crash her into the Dijin lock card, and then remove both from play. So she's really good. I like her as a 1-of, and then also she's, level 4 warrior, so she's searchable, and you can make XYZs off of her. So she's pretty good for the format. That's it for monsters though, so moving on to spells. I am running 3 Reinforcement of the Army, pretty standard. 2 Emergency Call. The reason why I'm running 2 is because 3 is kind of too many, and I feel like having 2 just helps increase consistency. That, and if anything, you can just discard it off a Summoner Monk, so it's never necessarily dead in that sense. Then I'm running 3 Mass Change. That's also pretty standard, you kind of need the 3. And then I have 2 Mass Change a second. Most people only run 1. I'm running 2 just because the way I want to build the deck, you kind of need 2 in order to make it work. But not only that, it's also okay to get rid of with Summoner Monk, just to get another playoff. But I don't know, I like it at 2. I like Mass Change a second. And then I'm running 3 MSTs. Even though Q-tips are dead, you still need to get rid of Backrow, and MST is basically the most effective way to do that. And then against like Necros, you can just side them out or whatever. But MSTs. And then I'm running 2 Lance. Kind of the same reason. You don't want to have to deal with back row, so Lance really helps out. And not only that, there's a monster that Darklaw can't attack over. You can just Lance it and then attack over it at that point. So I like Lance in this deck. It helps out quite a lot. Then I'm running 2 Mass Charge. This card just really helps out because it helps you keep reoccurrence in your deck. Just because if you run out of cards or like your opponent stops your play, you can just Mass Charge and make the play again. So Mass Charge is really useful, and I really like the card. I feel like it's something that they definitely sort of needed in a way, so I like it. Then I'm running 1 Miracle Fusion. Most people don't run this, and I don't really see why anymore. This card has so many good plays that it opens up, especially with the new support. So I really like Miracle Fusion. I might bump it up to 2, but for right now I'm running 1. And I really enjoy the card. I guess it's just because I know how powerful it is and a lot of the plays that it makes. Because, it's your main card back in the day. But Yeah, I really like it, especially when you go Absolute Zero, then mash change off Absolute Zero for Acid, and then blow their entire field. So I really like the Miracle Fusion. Then I'm running this card, which is completely awful. I hate this card. It's a Hero Lives, and it's not good in any way, shape, or form. But Shadow Mist makes it somewhat playable, and I feel like with Shadow Mist and with this deck being the way it is, it's somewhat needed-ish to run it at 1. A lot of people run it at 2 to 3 just because you can Summoner Monk off of it, but I'd rather Summoner Monk off of other things. Just because I'd rather have stuff that I can use at all times than have this where it draws dead more than anything I can think of. But it does have its plays. I mean, if you're at a disadvantage or whatever, you can just summon Shadow Mist, make Dark Claw or whatever. But I really don't like the card, so I run it at 1, and it works out just fine. But, you know, I am running other cards to make up for it, I guess. And then I'm running 1 raigeki, pretty good, and then 1 Book of Moon, of course. That rounds off the spells. I think this is like more than half my deck, if I remember right. It's a lot of spells. Moving on to traps, though. There's 2 Mirror Force, really good under Dark Law. 2 Fiendish Chain, you really got to stop effects. And then 1 Compulse, and then Bottomless. That's it for traps. Which is quite surprising, because I'm used to running really trap-heavy decks. But, that's it for the main deck. There are 40 cards. I'm not running 41 cards like I was in Black Wings. But again, there's a card that I want to run, and I'll get to that in a minute. But I'm moving on to extra deck now. So, start off, 3 Dark Law. Sometimes I just felt like you needed the 3rd one to help make sure that you could still game or whatever, so I run 3. And then running 2 Anki. You probably don't need to, but I like it at 2 just because you can push for a lot of damage, and that's another good option. I might drop it down to 1 when I get the cards I want, but who knows. And I'm running 1 Dian, because mashing second off of goblindbergh equals this equals Shadow Mist, which equals another Dark Claw, basically. So Dian's really good. Then 1 Koga, because DD Warrior Lady and Alius are both lights. And then 1 Acid, of course, because Acid's really good. I want to run 2, but I only have 1 right now. Then I'm running 1 Chaos. This card isn't that good. It's more of in here just as kind of a filler. But I'm definitely going to replace it with something else when I get other cards. But it's not awful. I mean, it's 3k beater, I guess. And then I'm running 1 Shining, because you can go Shining, attack for like 3k, and then Mash Change, attack for another 25 or 26, whatever Koga was. So you can get a lot of damage in with that. And then 1 Absolute Zero, because Absolute Zero is absolutely amazing. He's actually my favorite elemental hero fusion of all time. And I really love Absolute Zero. And then 1 Escuridao, to round off the fusions, because it's all dark. And then for expertise, Fistweller, Castel, and 101. So that is the deck for you guys. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm going to talk about that card that I've been mentioning. So that card is Reborn Tengu. Now, Reborn Tengu is a level 4 Beast Warrior Wind that's 1700 attack that when he's removed from the field in any way, you summon another one from your deck. Why is this good, you ask, for heroes? Why would I run this? Because you can mash change the second off of this, summon another one, and then have Divine Wind on the field, and attack for, 4,400 damage? So right there's half your opponent's life points with just basically this and mash change a second. And that's really, really good in my opinion. I really like how the Reborn Tengus play. I've been playtesting them on DevPro for a little while, and I really like the synergy that they have, and I actually quite enjoy playing them. So I want to get 2 more so I can run them in the deck, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody else run these in a deck profile, which kind of surprised me. I guess I might have been the first person that thought about it. Who knows? But I know that I've never seen it before, and it was kind of an original thing I came up with on DevPro. But I'm excited to see what other people come up with if they do decide to run this, because I really like it in this deck. It really comes in handy, because even if like your opponent raigekis, you get to summon another one to help protect you for a turn, so you take less damage or whatever. So it's really good in that sense. I really like the card, and I really want to build it with the deck and get that posted up here, or even on the team channel once I get those. So really good card. But that is the deck profile, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any comments or questions, or you want to tell me that I should run something, or whatever else, if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comment box below. Let me know what's going on. And for the team channel, we do plan on getting more videos posted, but the videos that we were going to post got corrupted. So we haven't been able to post anything yet. But we're definitely going to try getting some stuff going next week. We're going to try stocking up on videos just in case anything happens again. We can keep posting. So we're hopefully going to get a lot of videos going on the team channel here soon. So I guess look forward to that. And we do have a new camera guy for the team channel who's going to do some video editing and whatever else with a really nice camera. So everything's going to look pretty nice rather than just off my iPod like what I usually do. So I guess that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy your day. And again, try out those Reborn Tengus. I'm telling you, they're really good. I really like them. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. See you later.